Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to look at this guy right here. So this is the next World Tournament reward card. This is a Teen Trunks from the BOJACK movie. I'm a little disappointed that this Trunks is not like a summonable unit, because, you know, I feel like many people would say that this is like the coolest version. I don't know, this feels like the coolest version of Trunks to me. Like long hair, like, you know, sleeves cut off of the jacket, like that's just a good look for our boy, right? And obviously he does have a Super Saiyan version from the BOJACK movie, which could easily be a summonable version. You know, we easily, because I think a Gohan and BOJACK dual Dokkan festival is like super, like, it's not likely, but it's just straight up going to happen, right? Because that Gohan will sell, he brings in way too much bread, he makes way too much money, it's just going to happen. Again, I'm going to try, you know, previously, like, when data downloads would happen, I wouldn't necessarily do a video on every single unit from the data download, but I would make sure to do videos on all the units on my own account, right? Because it's just much more fun to me on, like, my own account rather than using, like, the private server. But now with the link level update, you know, between some of these units is going to be very difficult to rainbow them, like the new TN. And then obviously, like, link leveling them up to 10, that shit is not, like, it takes a long time, right? So, okay, so again, our Trunks has full level 10 links, but, obviously we don't have anything active right now. It's okay, it's okay. Alright, so let's see what our Trunks can do. So Trunks, right, has 70% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is fine. He has a medium chance to stun, not really the craziest thing. I don't really think we're going to see too much out of that. Then he also changes physical key spheres into rainbow, which is very good. That's very strong. He also has a medium chance to evade enemy attacks, probably 25%, 30, something like that. Okay, so he's just under 800k right there. Not really the craziest. But then he also gives movie hero category allies 2 key, 20% attack, and 10% defense. So he just brings a lot to the table. He is, I think, an exceptional, like, 5th or 6th unit on this movie hero team, right? Like, you just run him one of those last slots on the team. I think that's going to be, like, very, very good to do. Do I have Orb or Kia? I do. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Let's just use Fruit of the Tree of Might. This way, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 can actually get, like, their 18 key super attack, and then we can get that little bit of extra attack buff we can get for that Trunks, right? Then obviously, you know, we could get, like, units on rotation with Trunks that actually have links with him. That would help too. I mean, Trunks' links, I don't know that they're necessarily going to be the greatest for the movie hero team. Things like Messenger from the Future and Dismal Future, like, you're not going to get on the movie hero team, because obviously there's no movie hero cell. And then as far as Trunks goes, let me take a look at Trunks. Like, I feel like when it comes to the movie hero team, I don't really think there's a ton of Trunkses, is there? Like, there's the one from the Android 13 movie, I guess, the base form Trunks. We definitely could rock him, but, like, that's it. Like, we don't really have a ton of Trunkses on the movie hero team, right? So I guess that's another reason why we could get a Trunks from the Broly movie, and then we could also get Trunks from the BOJACK movie. Those are the 3 movies that Future Trunks is in, right? The BOJACK movie, the first Broly movie, and then the Android 13 movie. So we could get, again, a Super Saiyan version of Trunks here from the BOJACK movie, and we could get, like, a base version or then a Super Saiyan version from the Broly movie as well. Now, I would think eventually we're probably going to have a massive celebration centered around that Broly movie with potentially many characters. Maybe even a full power Master Roshi from the Broly movie. Yeah, because there's no TUR Master Roshi on Movie Heroes. That actually would be a really good card for them to add. You know, because we do have, there is, like, SSR versions of full power Roshi on Movie Heroes. I guess those are supposed to be from the first movie, the Curse of Blood Rupees or whatever. Because, I mean, that is sort of a loose retelling. Alright, so Trunks right here at 1 million. That's probably going to be the highest we'll see from him in this video. Not the craziest, but again, this is not like a main rotation unit, right? Like, what we want to do with him is rock him in, like, you know, he's a floating unit that's going to be able to help out a lot with the chance to stun, the rainbow orb changing, medium chance to dodge, and then the moderate support type buff, 2 key, 20% attack, and 10% defense, right? All of that combined is going to allow him to be a very helpful card rocking on the movie hero team, right? Like, because the movie hero team, think of some of the ridiculous top tier dominant power that the movie hero team has got, right? So, of course, we have LR, Gohan, and Goten. Still, I would say a top 10 best unit in the game, or maybe if they're not, they're like right there. Like I would say that they have to be top 10 still, or at least close. They're very close. They're very close, right? Yeah, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, again, another unit I would say is very close to top 10 best unit in the game. We have, like, a lot of the Gogeta units who are really good. You know, Blue Gogeta, STR Gogeta, still very good. You know, the LR Gogeta unit, again, still very good. Definitely not top 10 best unit in the game material, the LR Physical Gogeta, the 3-year anniversary unit. But I would still say they're probably top 25, maybe top 20-ish. You know, it's hard to say, because now a lot of TURs are starting to, I think, poke their head in there. I would say Cooler, Gohan for sure, maybe even Beerus potentially are like top 20, top 25 units. I mean, Gohan is probably more like top 10, but, you know, you guys get what I'm saying there. Yeah, Gohan, I don't know. They really were like, you know what, Gohan-chan, guess what? You're the best. That's what they're like. Gohan, you're gonna be the best. That is what is going to happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep seeing how our boy Trunks is doing. I mean, again, he's doing fine. Remember that he is giving a little bit of an attack buff to the rest of the rotation. And again, the orb changing is something that's just going to be so important moving forward, man, because there's a lot of units that need those orbs, right? Like, they're making a lot of nuking type characters. Just characters that could sort of, like, allow you to play around with the field of orbs is just very strong. Like, you know, it's like, it was very apparent to me when Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku came out how powerful Rainbow Orb changing really is, right? Because you could run that Super Saiyan category team with all those insane Super Saiyan LRs, right? Asia LR Gohan, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, LR Int Vegito, LR Physical Gogeta, right? Running all of them on the team. And just because of the 2 Spirit Bomb Goku also needing a lot of ki, a lot of orbs, but all of those units, you could just fire out 18 key super attacks at will with them because of just how obscenely powerful the Rainbow Orb changing ability really is. So, like with that knowledge, it's like, okay, like, we need a lot of orb changes. And especially, like, you look at a unit like Goku and Vegeta, the Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, they are a unit that has, like, top 1 in the game level power. But it, you know, depending upon the orb changers and the situation, they could vary greatly with how good they are, right? That's why I do consider them a part of sort of that Z tier, the highest tier in the game right now, which I would say is LR UI Goku, LR Full Power Jiren, the Blue Fusions with Gogeta and Vegito, and then Goku and Vegeta. I don't know if I would put Gohan in there. I don't think... I don't know. He's close, but I don't know that I have him quite in that level, right? Because is Gohan better than Kale and Khalifa? Is Gohan better than Gohan and Goten? I mean, maybe, probably, maybe. It's hard to say. I feel like I want to see more out of Gohan before I'm putting him there, but, like, I feel like you probably could make the case for Gohan being in that Z tier. But Goku and Vegeta can just vary so rapidly in how well they'll perform, which a lot of the other Z tier units, you know, like Jiren, UI Goku, the Blue Fusions, I would actually say are rather consistent units, right? They're not like units where it's like they could have a turn they just look like utter dog shit, because, like, the Blue Fusions are giving themselves ki, they have the additional attack ability, they have the 50% chance to dodge in slot 3. I guess UI Goku potentially could not dodge and get absolutely cream pied, but, like, it's not likely, and, like, his defense is good even if he doesn't dodge. And then obviously, you know, Full Power Jiren is just, like, the best unit in the game, right? So I don't know. Goku and Vegeta definitely deserving of being in that top tier, but I feel like they, you know, again, they could be, like, sort of like a step below the rest because they can be inconsistent, whereas those other units, I mean, I wouldn't really say there's any inconsistency with them at all, right? So that's just sort of something to keep in mind. I figure like we'll get like one more attack set out of Trunks. I mean, I guess he is a support type unit. He's kind of more of a utility unit. Like he's not like we can only make him look so good. I mean, one good thing about him is he is on a lot of teams, right? Hybrid Saiyan, Future, Time Traveler, Vegeta Family, Bond, Master and Disciple, and Movie Heroes. And he is going to be good on all those teams because he is still an orb changer, right? Like I highly recommend, like just get yourself one like. I understand how shitty the World Tournament... Trust me. I know just as much as anyone how shitty the World Tournament is. But I don't think it's that big a deal to get yourself, like the 25 million points and get the free copy of the card. I just like to you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't do that, because the reward missions are quite good. I'm not saying go top 2,000 the Rainbow Trunks or any shit like that. No, hell no. I mean, he probably is worth it, honestly, but I'm not telling people to do that. But what I am telling you to do is just try and get like the 25 million points or whatever. Get yourself the copy of the card. He is good. He can be really helpful as an orb changer on a lot of these teams, right? He'll be able to help out quite a bit. What's his defense, by the way? 85k. I mean, that's not really the greatest, but combined with his dodge chance, it's okay. Again, because you're going to be running this guy not in slot 1. Like, this is a floating unit for sure. But he's solid. I think he's an amazing World Tournament reward card because he's very, very runnable. He's very usable on several of these category teams, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, they could make like a mediocre like damage dealing unit or something like that, who's probably just not going to be very runnable, because it's like, okay, do I want to run STR Gogeta or this Trunks that's just like an attacking unit? Like, who am I going to run? Or it's like, okay, I can run this Trunks that's an orb changer. He could dodge. He's a support type unit. That's very valuable. So I am glad that they finally have learned. I was talking about this a while ago. This is how you need to do like World Tournament units and stuff like that. You can't make them like, 300% attack on this unit that has like 11,000 attack. Like, it's meaningless, right? But like, if you give them all these utility abilities, you are making them valuable, even though they don't compare stats-wise to summonable units. So I'm glad they finally have learned that. There we go. Trunks is super good. Again, I recommend getting a copy of him from the points, whatever, 25 million points, 27 million points. I know it seems, so bad. It's just a couple of hours of grinding. It's not that bad. You just get your one copy of the card and skate out of there. Again, the reward, you get tons of stones, orbs. Like, the rewards are good. It's once you go past the mission rewards is where World Tournament just gets brutal, right? So, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.